A big leak containing the next Smash Bros. Ultimate character, and we talk about a SEGA Direct. What? What is this? Block content. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today, we get to dive into something quite amazing. We're talking SEGA Direct. Yes, this is supposedly a Direct that is coming that is just a standard Nintendo Direct, and Doug Bowser comes on screen. But then everything changes and it becomes a SEGA Direct because they have a lot of SEGA related information for Nintendo Switch to announce, which would be really fun. And then of course it switches around and talks about other Nintendo Direct related stuff. But I think that the idea here generally is really fun. It's supposed to be coming on the 2nd of February, so it's not that far off. So we can really see if this is at all plausible, likely, and if this is fun, if this could be happening. And I really just want to dive into the reveals, kind of talk about my ideas about, what character could be coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. If it's someone from the Sonic universe, of course, yesterday we talked all about Knuckles, which I'm very excited for, and of course there are a lot of other characters from that franchise too. Now, of course, I'm very curious what you guys have, in terms of thoughts about a SEGA character. Of course, it doesn't have to be Sonic the Hedgehog. It could be Super Monkey Ball or a lot of the other SEGA franchises that could be really cool too. But yeah, in terms of the Sonic team, there is a very clear candidate, and that is, of course, Dr. Eggman himself, right? Get a load of this, right? I'm really curious if that character would actually make its way into Smash Bros. Because now we have Sephiroth. It feels like, yeah, villains are back on the table, third-party villains are back on the table, so this character kind of ticks both those boxes and is an audience favorite, right? Not just because of the new Sonic movie and Jim Carrey's portrayal of the character, and a lot of people actually really liking that, but generally because Mike Pollock does a really great job on the voice and the character is just very beloved. And of course, I've also been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Block, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So I wanted to dive headfirst into this leak, all the information, and just tell you guys everything that I think of it, okay? So, SEGA Direct, Nintendo Direct. It's the 2nd of February 2021, saying this Direct starts like a regular one until the logo shows up and reads SEGA Direct, signifying that they took over the Direct. Ian Curran and Doug Bowser appear in the first scene to start it off. Sakura Wars Mini, then followed by Endless Dragon, Football Manager 2021, and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Upcoming updates. Then it talks Vanquish. Really interesting. Then Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020-2021 update. Of course, that is in a little bit of a swing right now, as are, the real Olympics. So Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. For a lot of people, that's going to be really cool, very nostalgic. Persona 5 Strikers, of course, a lot of information is already out about that game, so possibly just, some very close to release trailer material. Then Sonic Unleashed Remastered and Sonic Colors Remastered. So I'm really curious if they'll be in a pack together. Then the big Smash Bros. News that is in the SEGA Direct portion, and that is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Challenger Pack 9. It is Dr. Eggman. It doesn't really say any other information, so is it a big trailer? Does it show other gameplay? Do we get a Sakurai Presents? No, there's no such information right now. Then the Direct flips off back to normal with Nintendo and third party, minus Sega of course, they got their moment in the spotlight, news and reveals. Talking about Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2, and yes, that has been rumored. Actually, there have been some things circulating today that talked about a possible sequel to that game due to, trademarks that have been made and the such. So that's very interesting. Then Monster Hunter Rise, and being followed by Kingdom Hearts. The story so far coming to Switch would be incredible. I would immediately get that. Fallout 3 plus New Vegas, approved survival kit. And then Balan Wonderworld followed by WarioWare Gold, Party Stoppers. This would be incredible because the Switch is really missing a great WarioWare minigame game. Then Axiom Verge 2, and then Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. Of course, we've seen a little bit about that. Then Capcom Arcade Stadium, and then Clubhouse Games, 51 Worldwide Classics, an expansion pack. So it won't be named 51 Worldwide Classics anymore, maybe more games. Then Super Mario 3D All-Stars gets an update. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I would be very excited about that. I've been playing my way through those games and actually 100%ing them, and I'm now with Super Mario Sunshine, not having that good of a time. I don't really like the controls of that game, but yeah, you gotta work your way through. The Legend of Zelda Hellion Duology Ocarina of Time plus Majora's Mask. So hopefully these would be an HD update to the 3DS games. That would be incredible. So a lot to talk about with this Direct, a lot of information that they just dropped on us, and I think most notably, of course, it's the Eggman of it all that we want to discuss. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has not yet revealed the next character, but if last year was any indication, then the start of a year is almost always signified by a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate newcomer, right? With a big trailer, or at least an announcement when the trailer will, release, or a Nintendo Direct or something like that. And it feels like we just got a lot of big reveals, and this might be a character that is a little bit smaller, right? We got Steve, that blew up the internet, and actually Sephiroth kind of did the same. Now, Min Min didn't quite go to those heights, but was, very much a favorite, especially a favorite in terms of arms fighters. That was the character that a lot of people were rooting for, so that was the correct choice. But in terms of the next character, could they also go big and go with a big third-party character like a Crash Bandicoot or a Ryu Hayabusa? Or could they actually go with, I want to say a smaller character, but of course Dr. Eggman, gamers know this character, so it would make sense. But is it 2 villains in a row? Would that make sense at all? 2 third-party villains in a row? I don't know if that is the case, but if Eggman joins the fight, there's only one way that they're going to do that, and it is they're going to put him in his little machine, right? The little Egg Mobile. So it does make sense to me that he would move a little bit like a Bowser Jr., but of course use a lot of other different traps. Now, Eggman, I feel, is a lot known for his boss battles, right? And the big boss battles that use that Egg Mobile that have a different sort of, mechanic to it, so a different weapon attached to it. So all of his moves could potentially be transformations, which would be incredible and would be a very brand new style. And of course Sakurai really focuses on making these characters wholly unique and giving them move sets that really complement the characters, and not just very simply like the earlier Smash Bros. Characters from Melee and Super Smash Bros. 64, but Sakurai with these DLC characters really gives them a unique trait, like of course Dragon Quest's Hero having all these awesome magic attacks, and well, look at other characters like Terry who have like these crazy gauges, and of course a back special move, and all those characters have something that makes them really unique. The same could be for Dr. Eggman in terms of those transformations. That is really going to be something awesome. Maybe he works exactly like a boss battle, kind of like what happened with Sephiroth. So I'm generally really curious what you guys think of all the news of today, everything that was in the SEGA Direct. Let me know. And of course, if you comment down below, that could be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, should Dr. Eggman come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Zachary Truxa, saying, I really would like a new Sonic rep. Knuckles would be super cool to have. I think it will play like a merge of Little Mac, Sonic, and even have a glide mechanic as well. I like that any of these 5 Sonic characters would be a great representation: Knuckles, Dr. Robotnik, Chaos, Silver, and Tails. Shadow is far too edgy. I do hope, however, that if Knuckles is a fighter, they give Robotnik a Mii fighter skin. My most wanted anthropomorphic character would be a tie between Crash and Freddy Fazbear. I don't mind with whoever joins, because if I do not like the inclusion, I'm going to make Mac super OP and launch them into the blast zone as much as I can. So Zachary Truxa, thank you so much for your comment, and I totally agree, these would be incredible choices. And if you talk about a Little Mac combined with Sonic, that is a force to be reckoned with. I always saw Little Mac as this character that could definitely have some sort of Echo Fighter from the Punch-Out series that was like slower or something like that, or weaker or something. But yeah, I think Knuckles would fit that bill too, which would be very very fun. So yeah, I don't think Knuckles would be at all an echo fighter of Little Mac, but take a little bit of a lesson from that character and yeah, we'll be okay. So thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always a ton of fun to do. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys sent during live streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style or join me for a live discussion, even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the blocked content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more blocked content. See ya.